Next matchup. Toronto taking on the Rays. 7:10 Eastern first pitch in Tampa Bay. The Rays open 220, total at 7. 10-cent move toward the Rays and movement upward on the total. Now minus 230 and 7.5. Once again, Tampa Bay open 220 up to minus 230. Total open 7 up to 7.5. 73% are leaning Rays, 78% shaded toward the over. Right now, Toronto's plus 215 on the money line. Rays minus 110 on the run line. We have Thornton for the Blue Jays, Snell for the Rays. Now, if you didn't know, Tampa Bay is 14 games over 500. 33-19 straight up overall for the year. They're also 15-11 against the spread at home. And total-wise, the Rays are 4-2 to the under in their last 6. Give me Tampa Bay minus 1.5 and the under 7.5 in that matchup. Next game, Giants, Marlins, 7:10 Miami. The Giants open $1.20, total 7.5. Nickel faded the Giants and movement downward on the total. Minus 115 and 7 flat. Once again, San Fran opened $1.20 down to minus 115. Total open 7.5 down to 7 flat. 60% are leaning Giants. 80% shaded toward the under. Right now, the Fish are plus 105 on the money line. Giants plus 155 on the run line. We have Madison Bumgarner for the Giants. Lopez for the Fish. Now, if you like the Giants in this matchup here, just keep in mind, Miami's won their last 2 straight, and the Giants have lost their last 6 straight. Give me Miami plus 105. And the over 7 runs in that game. If you guys notice, the cadence is a little slow today. I am so congested. Can't catch my breath. Out of breath. Nothing going on in the blockage. Anyway, next game. Washington. Atlanta. 7:20. Atlanta. No line currently posted for this game. We have Sanchez projected on the bump for Washington. Gausman slated on the bump for Atlanta. Give me Atlanta winning that one outright. Next matchup. Cubbies. Stros. 8:10 Houston. The Astros open $1.40 total at 9 flat. Huge 35-cent fade of Houston on the money line and movement upward on the total. Minus 105 and 9.5. Once again, Houston opened $1.40 all the way down to minus 105. Total open 9 up to 9.5. 57% are leaning Houston. 54% shaded toward the under. Right now, the Cubbies are minus 105 on the money line. Houston plus 175 on the run line. We have Hendricks for the Cubs. Wade Miley for the Astros. Cubs really struggling as of late. Losers in 5 out of their last 6. They've also covered just 11 out of 25 away from home. Of course, once again, when I refer to covering, if they covered, or if I refer to the spread or ATS, I'm actually referring to the run line. So once again, the Cubbies covered in just 11 out of their last 25 away from home. Chicago ranks 27th in runs allowed on the road. They're also last in walks allowed on the road as well. A couple more things to add about the Cubs. They're winning just 41% of their games, taking on teams allowing less than 3.9 runs per contest. Chicago's also won just 3 out of 13 games as the official Vegas underdog. Now on the other side, Houston, 18 games over 500. 37-19 overall for the year. They're 22-7 at home, and they rank first in hits allowed. Now, total-wise, Chicago 7-0 to the over in their last 7. Give me Houston minus 105, pretty much a coin flip, pick'em contest, and the over 9.5 in that game. Next matchup, Royals, White Sox, 8:10. Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. No line currently posted for this contest. We have Glenn Sparkman for the Royals, Reynaldo Lopez for the White Sox. Lopez is just 3-5 with a 6.03 ERA for Chicago. Meanwhile, on the other side, Glenn Sparkman, 1-1 with a 2.92 ERA for Kansas City. Give me Kansas City winning this one outright. Next game, Arizona, Colorado, 840 Mile High. The Diamondbacks open $1.30, total at 12. Nickel fade of Arizona, and big movement downward on the total. Now minus 125 and 11 flat. Once again, Arizona open $1.30, down to minus 125. Total open 12, down to 11. 61% are leaning Arizona. 73% shaded toward the over. Colorado's plus $1.15 on the money line. Diamondbacks plus 125 on the run line. We have Robbie Ray for the Diamondbacks, Jeff Hoffman for the Rockies. Hoffman comes into this matchup with an 8.10 ERA. Meanwhile, on the other side, Robbie Ray, 4-1 with a 3.26 ERA for the Diamondbacks. Now, Arizona, I know they're one of the best teams, but I think they are the best team when it comes to covering away from home. They're 20-11 against the spread when traveling this year. They're also second in road hits. Now, Colorado, on the other side, they are 27th in hits allowed. They've also covered just 9 out of 26 games at home. They've also won just 3 out of 12 games at the current market price. When it comes to the total, Colorado's 4-1 to the over, taking on the Diamondbacks this year. So with all that said and done, give me the Diamondbacks minus 125 and the over 11 runs in that game. Next and final matchup for the show, it is going to be Mets-Dodgers. 10:10 Eastern first pitch in Los Angeles. Now the Dodgers opened minus 160, total at 7. And since those markets opened this one up, we saw a 40-cent move toward the Dodgers and movement upward on the total. Now minus 200 in 7.5. Once again, LA opened $1.60 up to minus 200. Total open 7 up to 7.5. 67% are leaning Dodgers, 76% shaded toward the over. Right now the Mets are plus 180 on the money line. Dodgers plus 120 on the run line. We have Noah Syndergaard for the Mets, Walker Buehler for the Dodgers. Buehler's 5-1 with a 3.58 ERA. Meanwhile, on the other side, Syndergaard just 3-4 with a 4.93 ERA for the Mets. Now, the Dodgers are 17 games over 500 right now. 36-19 overall for the year. They are also 20-7 straight up on their home field. They rank third in scoring, second in walks. Meanwhile, the Mets on the other side, just 379 on the road this year. They've also won just 6 out of 17 games as the official road underdog. When it comes to the total, the Dodgers are 8-0 to the over in their last 8 ball games. Give me the Dodgers minus 1.5 and the over 7.5 in that game. All right, let's get to some shout-outs for Major League Baseball. Shouting out guys who made comments in the comments section on my previous Major League Baseball pick video. Shout out to Stephen Lewis, Nick Manley, James Booby Miles, my fellow Paisan, Anthony Scavone, Jared from Sports Gambling Daily, Jake, Ricky, Bobby, Arthur Meade Jr. Arthur, good to see you, buddy. Arthur, will never forget my infamous rant on Walt Anderson during a live stream I did in the football season. But anyway, Arthur Meade, always good to see you, Art. Shout out to Mr. Keefe, the Getta King, Jimmy Johnson, Real Mick and Jen, Chuck Half Pinter, Lux Boss. And last but certainly not least, got to give a shout out to Dennis Floyd, who posted hit a 9 pick, but I don't know if that was a question, a comment, an inquiry. Like, I don't know if you were saying, dude, I hit a 9 pick. Yeah. Or like, yo, Brock, need you to hit a 9 pick. Or just like, hit a 9 pick. Not sure what the context is. Let me know, Denny, in the comment section below. Dennis, pretty boy Floyd. Dennis Floyd says, hit a 9 pick. I don't know if it's a question, comment, concern, injury, but let me know in the comment section, Denny. Always good to see you. Quick recap here of the picks. Cincinnati 150 in the under 10. San Diego plus 1.5 in the under 8.5. Actually, let's just go back up the list real quick as we recap this. We have Dodgers Mets. Dodgers minus 1.5 over 7.5. Diamondbacks Rockies. I got Diamondbacks minus 125 and the over 11. I got Kansas City winning this one outright on the money line. Cubs Astros. Houston minus 105 and the over 9.5 in that game. Nationals Braves. Braves winning that one outright. Giants Marlins. Giants minus 115 and the over 7. Blue Jays Rays. Rays minus 1.5 under 7.5. Cardinals Phillies. Phillies minus 165 under 10.5. Tigers Orioles. Tigers plus 1.5 over 9.5. Cleveland Red Sox. Cleveland plus 1.5 under 9 flat. Rangers Mariners. Texas plus 1.5 over 10. Angels Athletics. Oakland plus $1 under 9 flat. Padres Yankees. Padres plus 1.5 under 8.5. Pirates Reds. Reds minus 150 under 10 flat. All right, guys, that is going to do it for me. Once again, check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. That is my operating website. We have plenty of daily plays on that site. There's also free content there as well. Link for that site is in the description section below. But most importantly, thank you for tuning into today's program right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this free content and free information. Like, subscribe, share it to your friends. Let everybody know about it. It's a great community. It's a great organization that we have built together. Listen, I could make content till I'm blue in the face, but if nobody interacts, nobody comments, nobody watches, we got nothing here, guys. So this is a great organization. It's a great community, and it's all because of you guys. You guys created it, okay? I produced the content, but I did not create what we have going right here. And it's something special. It's something that is going to continue to grow and continue to evolve. And it's all thanks to you guys. So anyway, it's thanks to those loyal folks that I give shout outs to every day. You guys make it all worth it. So anyway, thank you for tuning into this free content. I hope you enjoyed all this free information. And as always, best of luck. And do not forget to check me out on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.